What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Brothers of Mask and Blade quest, Stage 4, Destroy a Scout Spire or Overlord Spire. If you haven't subscribed or used my creator code in your Fortnite item shop, please consider doing so. My code's GamerDad, all one word, all capital letters. Now, how will you know where to find a spire? First off, see this one up here? It's got the purple light around it, and it's a bit bigger than the one that I'm showing you down here. The purple one, that's the Overlord Spire. The Scout Spire, that's the smaller one. At the start of a match, there'll be multiple Scout Spires. There'll be one Overlord Spire. Later in the match, a second Overlord Spire will spawn, but the Scout Spires are much easier to take out. One big requirement, though, is a fair bit of ammo. So I marked the one Spire. I'm going to land. I landed here, just away from the Spire. I do not want to get into a fight without a weapon. In hindsight, you need to loot up a little bit more than I did here, because as you'll see, at one point I had to run around quite a bit with no ammo, and then I had to go start collecting it from like the loot of these demon guards. The demon guards will be here when you first start, so you want to eliminate them and get rid of them first. Then you want to pick up their loot, especially the ammo. Now see this? See that red light? It doesn't even do that much damage to you, but that's your biggest thing you have to worry about when you're having the Scout Spire attack you. But to be honest, if you just move out of the way, you shouldn't even get hit by that thing. And even better, see all those rocks that are around the Spire? They're huge. You can just go behind those. And you can kind of play peekaboo and just sit behind it, shoot at the Spire, and then when it's going to shoot at you, you can just hide behind here and you can let it shoot and hit these rocks, and you will not take damage. To be honest, it almost seems too good to be true and a little bit too easy. But even here, watch, you can see that even point blank, I mean, it only took a certain amount of damage off me. It was like 15 off of my health and another 15 off there. So it doesn't really cause much damage to you. And this is the part I'm talking about. So you can just unload. When you see the red light coming at you, you either dodge it or just plainly sit behind the rock, peek back out again, unload into that Scout Spire. I'm going to run out of ammunition closely here. And then I'm going to run around, pick up some more ammo, and then the video will finish off with me defeating the Spire here. So at this point, thankfully that weapon on the ground did have some ammo in the clip. So I'm able to unload that here, and there we go. The Scout Spire has been destroyed. It does drop some really good loot. Not as good as the loot of the Overlord Spire, but again, the Overlord is way more difficult and takes much more effort, many more bullets, and there's definitely a higher risk of dying. So that was the Scout Spire. That's the way I recommend. This is the second Overlord Spire that spawned in this game. Here's what the Overlord Spire looks like. It definitely looks much more menacing. As you approach, you'll see the health at the top there, just like with the Scout Spire. Now, the difference here is that there's supposed to be weak points here, and I guess, see the little orange lights that are flashing there? Those should be the weak points. So aiming at those should do more damage. Once you've eliminated the guards, you're going to have a similar red light. See that one there? It's a beam that goes around. It does much more damage, but it is fairly easy to jump over or dodge. As you can see here, I really just started this off. I wasn't even intending on finishing it. I just really wanted to get a bit of a clip to show you how to do this. I ended up running out of ammo, then I couldn't resist finishing it off. So here I am, jumping that laser there, you can see. And then here, notice how I'm firing away. Now there's that yellow point on the bottom there. I'm guessing at this point, and I haven't tested or fought enough with the Spires yet, that one flashing is a weak point here. But regardless, just firing away at this thing is a good tactic. Once it actually opens up and expands, hitting it in the middle also seems to do some good damage. So not at this point, but you can tell when it's opening up here. I also had to be really careful there. I thought I was about to die, and sure enough, I took out that Overlord Spire right as I ran away, so I didn't actually get to see it get destroyed. But sure enough, the loot is on the ground, and it gives some really, really crazy loot here. I do hope this guide is helpful. Please drop a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and use my creator code. Good luck, and until the next video, this is GamerDad out.